Hi everybody. As you can see, and as you saw from my last video, I'm back at the old house. I still have it until October, so which comes in hand because trying to do this work that I'm doing now in a parking lot somewhere, Lowe's or Home Depot, would be pretty hard. So I had everything set. I was about to do some work on my desk here, changing it into a cabinet, and I had everything set up. I was going to begin cutting the wood. I made, put all the measurements that I needed to cut. I got my my jigsaw, because I don't have my I didn't bring my circular saw with me. It was just too much to fit in the van right now, so I just left it. Probably won't see it again, but I got my jigsaw. Anyway, I was getting ready to cut. I got the jigsaw out, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have to plug it into power. I knew I needed a inverter for the whatchamacallit, so I can use the heat gun. I got to do some more electrical wire connections, and I want to use the heat gun to shrink the wrapping that goes around the terminals and all that. But it didn't occur to me that I needed the inverter too for the jigsaw. So I just got the jigsaw. I just got the inverter. Actually, right after I made the video, I checked my email, and then I checked to see if the tracking on the package, and it was already at the post office, so I drove there and picked it up. Now I have to connect that to the battery bank, and everything's a mess. Look in there. You see, I took everything out. There's the inverter. It's not the best, but one day I'll get something better. For now, I hope that will work. As you can see, I took everything that was there, and everything is all over the place now. And there's the battery that I need to access behind that red ottoman. And now I have to move everything so I can go there, connect the inverter, so I can cut the wood, so I can do my shelf, so I can put all that stuff back in there nice and neat. And it's like you have to do step A, B, and C so you can have step A, D, and E, or CSF, or 1, 2, 5. You get my drift. You can't do step 1 and 2 unless you do step 1, 2, and 3, and then you have to do step 2, and then you have to do step 1 again. So, but hopefully it's no big deal, really. I'll just move all this stuff out of the way, connect the inverter, then connect the power to it, and hopefully this 1500 watt inverter will power the jigsaw. If not, I'm up a creek without a paddle. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have a plan B at this moment. I guess plan B would be to go back, or not to go back, well, it would be to go back, because I just stopped at Tractor Supply just to look at some cables to connect the inverter to the battery. I didn't buy them there, but I was looking at some. But I saw that they sell a 1500 watt and a 3000 watt inverter. Now if I had to, I could purchase the 3000 watt inverter, but that's $300, and you know, I really didn't want to spend that kind of money. But if I can't cut the wood, I can't finish this up, and I'll waste a whole weekend. So I'm going to connect this up. Hopefully it'll work. So I'm trying to find a place for the inverter, and in this cabinet it just does not fit anywhere. It won't fit up here. It won't fit down here with the batteries. I thought maybe I would have to put it over here, right where my new cabinet is going to go, or maybe down here where my drawers will go. That was a bummer. Or I could put it right there. I had that container with food and stuff in there, so I think I'm going to lose that. I'm going to put this inverter like this right here, leaving room for the cables in the back and room in the front for to plug in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a shelf. I'm going to build a little compartment for this thing. So I'm going to put a piece of plywood 1/2 inch like this, and then another piece across like this. I'll still have room to put some stuff on top, some stuff on the side, and I'll have my inverter right here facing me. I can see what it's saying. I can plug in, and I think it'll work like this. I drilled 2 holes through the shelf. Actually, I drilled 4. But oh well. I had to drill closer to the edge, to the wall here, so I have enough room for this thing. So I have one for this one for this one here, and now I just got to set it in place, screw it down, and reconnect all the cables, and hopefully it'll work and I can start cutting some wood, because the day is almost gone today, and this is all I've done so far. Alright. Oh, it's taken me a couple hours. This thing, it looks so simple, but it's such a tight space that it takes so long. So I connected the positive from one battery and the negative from another battery. I connected the positive and the negative from different terminals than I have the other stuff. It shouldn't matter. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty close to 100% sure that it doesn't matter that I don't use the same 2 terminals that I use to connect to the fuse box and the charge controller. As long as it's from the positive of one battery and the negative of a different the other battery, it doesn't matter, I hope. So let's I'm shaking. Let's turn this thing on. I got you, didn't I? No, I guess I didn't. Let's Alright, I don't know what that means. It's telling me the volts 13.1, and the output is 0. Alright, so Let's see if this thing can handle my jigsaw. Alright, so before I had a chance to go cut the pieces for the new cabinet, I forgot that I had this remote switch for the inverter. So I used my Dremel to cut that hole there. Yeah, I made a little boo-boo, but the plate is going to cover that. And you might be guessing, yes, I used the inverter to power up the Dremel. And it's not a little Dremel either, it's one of these beefy ones. I don't even know how many watts that is, but it hardly drew any amps from the battery. I didn't see anything go down at all, but it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going to say it's sunny, but it's not. It's cloudy. So let me install that plate. Of course, I have like a mile of cable, but I can't complain. So let me do that real quick. There's the remote installed. I can turn it off and turn it back on. Here's the cable that goes to the remote. I just drill the hole here, drill the hole here. Have the whole bunch of extra cable tucked in there. Make sure it's not pulling. Actually, I'm going to put another you can see it right there. I have one of these cable holders, whatever you call them. I'm going to put another one up there. This is done. Now I can finally go work on my cabinet.